Oh my goodness, Craig Jones, the day after the slap heard round the world, my man. And I don't know why you're wearing sunglasses in the house. What are you, Corey Hart? You got your Canadian flag, you got your sunglasses on at night.
Oh, that's an OG Corey song. Hart? I love it.
You know what I mean?
Man, I'm just feeling great, dude. Yesterday was really special for me, man, for like
big up
plentiful
Canada.
Plentiful reasons. I can't, like, I don't even know where to start, Adji, honestly. Like, this is why this had to be on. We wore it before, and we're going to bring it back again. 1986, dude. 1986.
36 years. 36 years. How old are you, bro?
36 years old.
You're 36.
Birthday.
I was 4.
Birthday was 2 days ago.
Yo. Right? Okay, yo. First off, this is a right now rundown. Me and Jones had to drop it because, as we all know now, Team Canada, who we've been highlighting on the No Warning podcast, Red Dot Headshot, finally officially clinched a World Cup berth. And we thought it was a sick Sunday, and that was the highlight of Sunday. And then Will Smith said, nah, you haven't seen nothing yet, dog. I'm gonna slap the Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me.
Yeah. And I didn't know if I could throw it in my top 5 moments. And that's what like got us talking. We had to chat about it. There's been
that's the third
wild live moments in life.
That's the third topic. Fave-5. This is a No Warning original segment. If you are a usual regular listener, you know we have Fave-5,
RNRD.
Fave-5 anything. But today we're doing a right now rundown. You know our quick 3-topic special me and Jones like to do for y'all every now and then because yesterday was too hot. So we're going soccer World Cup playoffs, specifically Canada, Chris Rock, Will Smith, slap boxing, and then our Fave-5 live moments from TV. Jones, we're gonna start off light. It's not light, it's so major, but because of the slap, I'm sorry, it got funnier as the day went on. But anyways, Canada, dog, pound it on the screen. But
apps all day.
Yo, tell me how you feel, because I think I was a little bit I got too comfortable, so it didn't get me as excited as the last 2 windows. The window in Edmonton was crazy. And then the last window was very exciting. But after that last window, I'm like, we're in. I didn't really even.
Well, that's what I didn't want to tell you, though. That's what this whole outfit is for. Is I wanted to hit you with it so you can really, because I felt like you'd really understand where I'm coming from.
Okay.
So yesterday was the first time I got to see my family since Christmas because of COVID, and my mom had to have knee surgery. So like she couldn't take the risk of getting COVID. So for all of us to get together, all of us, a full footy family with brother, sister, mom, dad playing, everyone played. My mom played classics, probably why she had to have knee surgery. But that's like,
your mom played soccer?
Oh, she played classics, dude. Yeah, she was playing in like the 45 up and then the 50 up.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, that's
respect,
what I mean. So
Mama Jones.
This is what
so
it was.
She
so
got
special.
her knee hurt. It wasn't just from being a mom.
No, it was
getting it. It was because she was still doing crossover step overs. She was still doing step overs. Jesus, your mom's serious. Yo, did she shoot from outside the box or what?
Center mid. That was her position. They're all center mids. Yeah, we got a lot of center mids. Not me, but my brother and my mom.
Next time I see her, I'm just gonna call her.
We all got together. But we all got together. We celebrated Christmas, a couple birthdays, everything. And then we got to see Team Canada qualify. Do you know how beautiful that is?
Heavy.
And the reason I'm rocking
you're a footy fan, no doubt.
Footy fan.
I didn't know that the mom and the dad were all that.
I got secrets, baby. You know I like to keep something on the D-low.
Yeah, you haven't seen your parents
but then we do
or all together. You've seen everyone.
The whole crew. Yeah, everyone's separate.
Okay, cool. Because he kind of hurt me when he said that at first. Okay, so
no, but that's why it was so fitting.
Not as a super fan.
We all crowded around the TV, and we all had to watch Canada qualify for the first time.
Sneezed on each other for the first time. Oh, it was fantastic.
Beautiful, and all enjoying the game too, and all of us getting worried when they had the 1-0 lead for a bit, and they kept missing chances. Just in the sense of I was like
worried
because I want to see like a full qualify stomping. And I got to see that.
Yeah, you got it.
Yo, hold on. I don't wear shades all the time. Let me say one thing.
Yeah, fair.
Is we do like a white elephant gift for Christmas where you like steal from each other, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
And I got to rock the shades that they take off the blue light off when you're looking at the computer screen. It was randomly, you pick it randomly. And my dad gave that and a cup holder to put your phone in. Like, to have it rise up. $20 limit, and then everyone steals from each other. It's perfect. And this is awesome. I ended up with this perfect day. Great day. That's all I was trying to say. And I felt like you'd get it.
Red dot headshot. I love me and you being so opposite, because you just have we have things that would just never happen to each other at our house. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the beauty of life, isn't it?
African family is gonna be like, who in the fuck do you think you are taking my present? White elephant. No, I do know that game. I've seen lots of families and workplaces, and
that's a fun one like
that. It's fun. It's fun. You know what I mean?
And I got those cool shades, so now it's great when I'm working and stuff on the computer.
And it makes me happy to know that's why you were wearing the sunglasses, because I'm like, dog, this look ain't it, man.
I did randomly watch a Shawn Michaels documentary, and it wanted me to start rocking the shades.
I will say though, how much you do computer work for your job and your writing and the podcast, it's probably a very important.
I'm just thing. Like,
Yo, but back to the soccer. How crazy is it that Alfonso hasn't played any of the last 5 games and we straight dominated? Even the Costa Rica game, even though we lost the first loss, which I would like to take a touch of credit, not because we lost, but because I did say Costa Rica must win. Canada's hasn't lost. Credit.
I like that.
Hey, when I'm wrong, we shout it out.
You're right. Fair enough.
When I'm right, you're right. I'm gonna take all the goddamn credit.
And you should let me pump your tires. You don't need to pump them.
No, you know me.
You know I know you said it. You put that seed of doubt out there. I didn't like it.
You know what I mean? I don't need anyone to pump my tires. Pump my own goddamn tires. Yo,
it's fitting Kyle Laren got it though. It was fitting Kyle Laren got it.
Of course, Kyle Laren.
No, but that's what I mean. It was
banger, dog.
It was how it's supposed to be. It was
like Tejan. He's been causing so much trouble. That kid, to me, that's I don't know about you, but I think that's like the breakout star. I love me some Sammy Adekugbe, as you know.
Yeah.
Eustachio is pulling strings, but Tejan, man, him taking defenders one-on-one is one of my favorite things.
That's what I was going to tell you. Isn't he a straight hot boy? Eh? He is.
Yeah, back some of the back goals.
Oh, and even the heel touch on the corner. Like he's got that little, nuts. He's got charisma. I like that. I love that.
He was playing on the under 23 team last year before qualifications, and he was on the MLS team. Now he is a starting 11 on the national team, and he has a Belgian contract. Yo, things happen fast, dog. You just need them eyes on you.
His pace is nice.
It's nice. He's and his dribbling and pace.
He'd be
so little lights if he gets touched on the run, because he's gonna almost always go down. But I love the Canadian and some of our players. Like, we don't go down as quick and easy as a lot of other teams. Even though he's a light guy, if he gets tripped on the run, he's probably going down.
No, but he has a good show and tell skill. Like, he shows it and he pulls it in at the right moments. Like, he's embarrassing. Confident. He was so embarrassing. Confident. Oh my god, I was just like
he pulls out all the flair ball.
That'd be so rattling defending him.
Of course.
And not just because they look alike, but him and Leroy Sané got a lot of similar qualities. You know, it's that
you know what I mean?
Step overs and then that in swinger.
He's nice, man. And I love confident players who are willing to go in their bag. Like, he'll go in the bag all game long. And as much class players as Canada has shown we have, to me, he's the funnest, because like, he's pulling out all the stops every game. He's not scared. He's fearless. He gets up from how many times he gets knocked. So respect. And also a little shout out to Junior Hoylett, because I remember watching a little like spotlight feature on him, like a little 10-minute one at the start of his like Canadian national process, where he was pretty much really on the fence about Canada or Jamaica, because he has Jamaican parents. And at the time he was playing quite nice in England. He actually played in the EPL, I think, a couple seasons, and then went down to championship. I can't remember. All y'all go out there, Google Wikipedia. You can find every answer now. But it was he had a hot couple seasons in England, and he was wanted. And Jamaica at the moment was a little bit better than us at that time. So it was crazy. He took the Canadian shot. Born and raised though, so it's not like he's not Canadian. I know, but I love that he picked us, and him scoring a game clinching goal against his. I wonder how his parents feel. You knock out Jamaica.
Bittersweet
Jamaican
symphony.
Accent. My bad.
Right there. No, but I was gonna ask you. Like, I had a few friends texting me and stuff like, "Oh, this is good exposure now before we host it in 2026." But like, I don't know. Like, it's all depends on the draw. Like next Friday, we could see some crazy shit.
It's
like
next Friday, not this Friday. I was under the impression it was this Friday.
Maybe it might be this Friday. Actually, I just assumed that they were all done. I didn't know if they were all done yet.
Done tomorrow,
but they still have to. Don't they have to do the? Oh, they'll just have the slash of because whoever's finishes fourth has to play in the next. They have to play in the playoff. Yeah, because whoever finishes fourth. Yeah. So I don't know.
Or maybe it's being put into pots on Friday. I don't know. Either way, it's this week or next week, so it's super quick. We find out, which is so dope. Because I won't lie, Jones.
They could be. It's all.
I don't want to see us in the group of death. Canada, like
that's all. Exactly. That's what I was going to ask you. Is like, but there's a chance, like, if you get, let's say, like South Korea, God, even Ghana. What do you think if Ghana gets in?
Yo,
like Ghana and you.
We're gonna get to Ghana. We're gonna get to Ghana. I'll get to Ghana in a second, but I know what you mean. I'll just say an African team, an Asian / Oceanic team.
Yeah. And then a weak European team.
A weaker European team. And then you're going to have one strong team no matter what. So if we're that team that gets to think about battling for second, that's all we really want. Let's be honest. We're not going to go to the World Cup. We're unlikely. I'm not going to say not, because no one's going to say we're going to win CONCACAF. So big up. Anything is possible, and I believe in these boys, but I don't think we're going to win a World Cup group. But even if we knew we had a strong shot,
get in a knockout. Just get in a knockout. That's all. That'd be amazing, and I can really see it. Because their game, they're so good on set pieces, and that's deadly in a World Cup. They can come in and shock some big teams.
Good counterattack.
Yeah,
remember we've seen
and their back four has done well. Their back four and goalie clean sheets. They can. I don't know, man.
Borjan is a solid European goalie. Herdman knows how to inspire. And I just think Alfonso's infusion on a comeback is going to be way different. Even though he was on the squad, it's almost like getting a fresh player when he's been gone that long.
Morale too. They have nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Eager. Plus, he has a big game experience. As a young kid, it's kind of wild because he's going to be like, guys have played against Barcelona and Messi in the Champions League final. I know I'm a decade younger than most of you, but you know what I mean? But real talk, he has leadership and he has experience. So he's not going to be as phased going into these big games. You know what I mean? And I kind of like Jones. We'll be under-scouted. Just on name alone, most of these other nations are going to be like, we covered Davies, we killed them.
We chatted about it. Remember back when the locker room in Munich was making fun of Davies' national team.
Exactly.
And he took it to heart.
And I don't want him to play Germany still.
Yeah.
Straight up and down.
Let's leave him alone.
But we're ready.
I put the 5 up. Let's get to the slap. Do you want to?
The Fave-5? Oh, the 5 up. No. But wait.
Oh, you got to go World Cup. I'm sorry.
No, not even that. We're gonna get to Ghana too. Don't worry. But Italy, Jones. We said on the last podcast.
Time limit. Remember the time limit. That's all I'm saying. You got to remember the time limit.
Okay. Italy. We said, is it gonna be Italy or Portugal getting that playoff spot on our last podcast?
Didn't even need to.
Boom. North Macedonia said,
comes out of nowhere.
Fuck you talking about, Willis? You know what I mean? Italy, 2 World Cups in a row. That's deep, dog.
Adji, they were getting trolled. Someone put a clip together of their final corner, and it was one of the worst displays you've ever seen. Like they just kick it right to
you didn't see the Ghana game.
No. Wow.
But anyways. But I think the soccer gods want Cristiano to get that nice slide in. It was 2-1 for Portugal. Turkey missed a penalty to tie it 2-2. Ronaldo could have been in the same boat, but I think the soccer gods are sending one of the all-time legends to his last World Cup, bro. So deep. But last but not least, that's why I'm wearing my Kente garb, my traditional Ghana Kente cloth garb. Tomorrow, the last shot at the ticket to the World Cup, the Jollof Derby. We played Friday in Kumasi. 40,000. If you've seen how crazy the stadium, apparently they said there was up to 25,000 outside the arena. And in Africa, it's not like here, dog. When there's 40,000, there's definitely 45 in the arena. Definitely 45, 50,000 in the arena. Sitting over the edge of the stairs and all that. It was so rocking. I feel like Ghana was much better than Nigeria, the loudmouths neighbors, but our front attack is so youthful, and it showed. Afina Jan, young Roma star, Jose Mourinho infamously gifted pair of boots if he went out and scored in his game he put him in. He actually scored
I
2.
remember that. That's awesome.
And 18 years old, first ever cap in a World Cup qualifying playoff, starting up front by yourself, hard, but he did very well. Fatau Isahaku, he plays for Sporting in Portugal, 19 on the wing. Kudus, my man, Mo Kudus from Ajax. He's been injured, and he's our star man. He's our new, like, real big playmaker. Other than Partey, he's our most class player, dribbler, playmaker, 21. And then Partey is our captain. He's still
the goals, though. Where are the goals?
You know no, that's what I'm saying.
Where are them
Too
going?
Immature.
Yeah.
Up front, and you could tell.
I don't like the goose egg. It doesn't bring soccer fans in.
I'll tell you, as a fan of the nation and of the Jollof Derby, I get why people. But I was so tied in; it was so exciting. Every pass to me means something. But the thing was, Jones, I'm just gonna quickly give you the plus. Nigeria being the favorite. They get to go home tomorrow and play with their 9 strikers. 119 formation. That's Ghana police hotline. 119. We're making fun of Nigeria. Anyways. And hey, we shut down Osimhen, Moses, Chukwueze. They have Emmanuel Dennis on the bench. They have Lukman from Leicester City on the bench. And Iheanacho. They have a lot of upfront power. We shut them down.
Iheanacho. Great name for a song, too.
Kelechi Iheanacho. I do like that name. But the thing was, Nigeria feels, we're going to go to our house and just win because we're better. But all us Ghanaians are very mild and humble. And our whole thing is 1-1 tie. We're through.
Yeah.
We win, we're through. You win, you're through. But a 1-1 tie, we're through. So the big thing, a lot of Ghana media is saying, we get that first goal, it's all on Nigeria's back because we're winning essentially 2-1 at that moment. They have to beat us.
Yeah, they didn't take out the aggregate. They didn't take out the home goals.
That's what I mean. So we're taking the positive, even though people.
See, that's such a weird thing. That's when you're trying to. I know, but don't you think, like, if you're trying to get
them score?
Yeah.
Sorry, go.
I was just gonna say, like, with attracting footy fans, that's such a wild thing to try and explain to them. No. Like, if you score more goals at home, it counts pretty much for 2, but not really.
No, on the road. Yeah. You score more on the road, it counts as 2. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Aggregate discussion. I know, but hey, man, I'm happy as hell in this situation because it gives us a slight advantage.
I wish you the best.
Okay, Ghana, we're going for that World Cup ticket, but we got to move on, like you said, to the slap. Yo, Jones, the Oscars, they were going good. I didn't watch it like in depth. I was just getting bits and pieces.
Background.
I was at my mom's house, then I came home. But I was tuned in to the moments, and I'm like, did he just slap him? I heard I didn't even see it. I heard the cuff, and I looked up because I wasn't even looking at it. I was like, I don't know, just like I said, half watching. I look up, I rewind it. I'm like, what the hell? At first, Jones, did it look fake? To me, it looked fake.
Yeah, of course. You're just gonna assume it's fake.
Yeah, and the way Will Smith walked away was kind of weird. Like, he did a saunter. It was weird. It was shocking and weird. But then after we watched it like 2 and 3 times, and then I finally found the good old Japanese version online with no editing. Yeah. And then Will's like, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Yo, Jones, I don't know what your take is on it, but I've steadfastly told everyone I've talked to way too far. And I am not giving any props for this whole, he defended his wife. No, I am not giving you props for that, dog. I guess cannot go on the stage at the Oscar Awards. No, and slap someone over a joke. A well-known comedian. Yes, she has alopecia, which I didn't know, and tons of people didn't know. I feel like all these people who are TMZ up their ass was like, you didn't know she had this? Like, no, not everyone gives a damn. And Chris Rock's funny. He's in the front row. You're in the front row. She did look like G.I. Jane. I don't care. Let me say it. It doesn't have to be that I'm saying it out of hatred.
He unknowingly, Chris Rock unknowingly risked it all for like a borderline joke. Like, how many people remember G.I. Jane? Like, we're like the last gen that remembers G.I. Jane. Like Demi Moore finishing off Striptease and then coming out with G.I. Jane right after.
No,
you know, like
that's a good point. He risked it off.
right, like
Movie people barely remember.
What the hell?
It's easy to remember G.I. Jane though, but it was either way the slap dog.
I know,
it's not
dude.
overdone.
25 things came to my head, but to give you a couple, one is Will Smith swearing, because obviously, you know, I saw the Japanese version immediately. So I immediately thought of the Eminem line, like, I don't have to cuss to sell records, but I do. So fuck you, like you do. Like, it's just, you know, like I immediately thought of the Eminem line. It's like, well, that was Will Smith's thing. He's like, he's wholesome, but then now he's kind of gone on a different route. Now he's being
not a different
lot more
route.
Open, and
he's been punked off.
No, but in the last few years, he's gone
punked off. And I understand why he's getting punked off, because he's been exposed by his wife for her entanglements, aka cheating, or they have an open relationship, or whatever it is.
We don't know the intimate details, but
bro,
hey,
you haven't seen the videos? They have. This is like part of her, the same Red Table Talk where her hair thing was discussed. She talked about her entanglement, bro. At the end of the day, I'm not saying that justifies anything.
Yeah, but he said a lot of things too that he was, you know, regarding his sexual relations, like having to vomit when he orgasms. Like, it's like, oh my shit,
he's
like,
weird dude,
damn Will.
Man. I think Will's weird, man. I think he's gone to that dark side of acting.
Scientology.
He's played too many.
Bango, I'll say it. Boom.
Or that. Like he's got weird, and they both got weird. Like, I don't even like get this weird marriage. He's talking to Oprah. He's crying all the time. I just think that he had a buildup of public embarrassment, and he was like, enough is enough on Chris Rock's face, though, on his joke. And I get it that people feel like, yo, you crossed the line, you taunted his wife, but like, yo, Will, after the show, after you win the Actor of the Year award for the first time in your career, maybe backstage, handle business. I'm not going to tell anyone how to deal with family stuff. And that's why it's like, if that's what you want to do, fine. But to me, yo, he went way too far. Too far, dog.
I know,
no, I'm not justifying that. But that's the fun of comedy, is line stepping and taking reality and making it funny. And
bro, you know, I make a lot of inappropriate jokes. Like, that's the whole point of life. But the fact of the matter is, Adji, is if people can believe the wild conspiracies they do regarding 9/11 and JFK coming back to life and all this stuff, I can easily believe that this was entirely staged. And who the hell knows?
That was the next step I was going to go to.
It's there.
Is like Chris Rock.
The Oscars suck. Let's be honest. Like, they're not. The Oscars suck. Like, they're
real talk.
Desperate. Now, and their ratings have been doing a steady, like,
plummeting. And I ain't gonna lie, real talk.
You know, I believe it.
You know, I'm gonna have my spin on the race factor because, yo, I'm black.
What?
Yeah,
again.
Yeah, I love every time you
this,
say, man. But no, real talk. All jokes aside, like, it's always been a thing in black circles that you have to, like, kind of, you know, jump when they say how high a bit. And Chappelle infamously left because he wasn't gonna be a house N-word. I won't say it on the pod, but he established himself as a boss by leaving Hollywood, saying, I'm not going to conform to you guys, coming back on his own terms, getting things how he wanted. But the history of Hollywood is if you look at Martin Lawrence, you look at Tyler Perry, you look at Eddie Murphy, you look at Will Smith, you look at it all, there's a role in their career where they had to ridicule themselves. They all have one. If you go back and look, and it's kind of creepy, there's a lot of, like, let's just say sexual orientation roles or cross-dressing roles that everyone, almost all, has played. Hence Chappelle being like, I ain't gonna do that. I don't need to do that. I'm funny just from being funny. I don't need to make white chicks like the Wayans brothers. So I almost feel like they're like, you two could be the duppies for our little game of suck viewers back. Because real talk,
like you
take,
said, Oscars you look like a fool. I'll let you do a role you really want to do.
Or
let you do something you're passionate about.
Whatever goes behind Hollywood doors. Because what we've learned in the last few years is what goes on behind Hollywood doors is way creepier and deeper than we already thought they were. hence Weinstein and all of these things, Epstein and all
Had
these
you Eyes Wide
creeps.
Shut tried to do it years ago. He tried to warn
Look
everybody.
at Tom Cruise, the crazy, creepiest Scientologist guy of them all, is the star of the movie. So
Yeah, I know,
I'm like,
but
I believe that stuff.
No, but the writer's story is very crazy.
No,
We'll
I
get
believe.
into that
I'm
a
with
different
you.
pod. It's
I'm with you. I
insane.
believe that stuff.
Like people are trying to squash that project left and right. They didn't want that coming out.
Of course.
You know, that's
And that's not the only time that like insinuation's been made in TV and film. But getting back to the point, like there's a part of me that's like, they got you two black brothers to totally look. And this is the flip side that it's fake. I'm talking like, I still don't think it was fake, because Chris Rock, if it was fake, he did a hell of a job acting dazed after, because he looked stunned and in disbelief.
Have you ever seen Grown Ups? Like he's a
he's in
Grown Ups. Oh, that's like
no,
that wild movie. Oh, really? That's that wild movie. Like it's just like a money grab. It's him, Adam Sandler.
Oh, the
Kevin
SNL
James
reunion
and...
movie. SNL reunion movie, I think.
Yeah, like that's what they're coming in. Yeah, and David Spade and stuff. Oh,
but what were you referring to?
That joke, yeah.
I don't get what you're referring to. Like
that he's a great actor.
Oh, a lot. So is Will Smith. That's why he turned it into victimizing himself, and he only apologizes to the Academy, not the guy whose face you just exploded. like, what do you mean you're apologizing to the? Oh, and Denzel's comment, which Will said, which was so true. The devil, at your biggest moment, the devil's gonna be right beside you, and like.
Well, if we're talking racial relations, though, Adji, like,
yeah, say it.
Okay, they did this again. This isn't Will Smith's best movie. Like it wasn't Denzel's best movie. They're giving these layups to people at the end. Like it's like Leonardo DiCaprio. Like that's why he hate the Oscars.
Oh, Denzel already
gave these layups
won. He's won.
For
but
Training
Will
Day
hasn't won.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. For Training Day was his original. Like that's why it was just kind of like, shit, they're doing it again. They're doing it like he was good in King Richard, but there's better movies with Will. Like
you mean he just got the free toss this time around?
Yeah. They just
I don't.
They did it to Leo,
either.
and I don't know if it's race or if it's just they just want to like but they didn't do it with Chadwick Boseman, which is insane. When Chadwick Boseman had passed away, they gave it to Anthony Hopkins, which is so insane. Like of all the ones to give it to really the best actor in that, not only because he passed away, but it was insane to. I just don't get the Oscars at all. Like I just don't know what they're doing. It's like Lady Gaga not being nominated at all. I just like there's so many things where I just disagree with these people. And I watched a lot of those movies because I like to cruise before and watch the Oscar movies.
I'm not gonna lie, I never care about the Oscars because you know me, I'm barely.
But I just want the layup of good movies. It's like the layup of good movies.
No,
supposedly, right?
No doubt. And
I just feel like King Richard was good. I liked King Richard, but that wasn't Will's best movie. I liked Training Day. That wasn't Denzel's best movie. I liked Revenant, but that wasn't Leo's best movie. It's like they just do these layups all the time, and I'm just I don't know what you mean.
I'm not against that.
To still give it to him after that too. They could have just not given it to Will after that, but they just had to. They just were forced.
Yeah, so that part sells the part that it's fake. I will say I do think that happens in award shows, definitely. But those three movies, I do think they're all sick, and those guys all played like sick in those movies. But at the same time, I do know what you mean. But there is way better.
We'll do it another day. If I show you the list of the people against them, you'll be like, okay, that was better.
Yeah, on that day.
And then going back to like
years where
Leo and Inception and stuff like that. Like you can have all these.
I agree. And that's been a Grammy. That's been a Grammys thing for a long time.
Yeah,
like when Macklemore's winning freaking hip hop artist of the year.
Well, this
is the next year they're like, well, I guess we have to give it to Ken. Or no, Kendrick. I think Kendrick lost to Macklemore. Anyways.
Well, we get distracted. No, but I just want to say, like, we got to finish this off strong. Is that had to make you think, like, damn, I've seen some wild shit live on TV, right?
No doubt. So that's the Fave-5.
Did it creep into the? Did it creep in?
Fave-5. I could give it an honorable mention. The slap.
Okay.
Only because we already talked about it.
When you think about it,
it is one of them, no doubt. But
it's got the asterisks right now.
We already talked. Sure. Yeah, one we don't know. It makes sense.
I wrote a lot down because I love this shit, bro. I love thinking about all the wild shit we've seen. So give me your number 5. Like I'm ready to go. I
Jones
got
is straight
lots.
into it. Okay,
I'm
Fave
excited,
5.
Adji. I wrote lots down. I'm excited about this.
Jones and I have our Fave-5 live.
Yeah, I don't know your 5, so I'm curious to see how many we have.
Even though that one wasn't completely live, as we just said. Shout out to the Japanese feed, giving everyone the
they're not censoring
fucking name of your mouth. We'll get out of here. And then to cry. And the weird thing, he's laughing right before. Jones, what do you say about people who are like, it was an awkward, angry laugh? He was laughing at the joke, dog. And then his wife was pissed. So he decided, I'm going to go straight savage. And to me, that's how a nerd deals with it. You should have did it proper backstage and like checked him, talked to him, cussed him out, maybe even slapped him backstage twice.
No,
but
Adji, like I've told you, Adji, one of the best moments I've ever given, and I think it's the best advice anyone can do, is when someone says a racist joke, you don't do the casual laugh. You just stay stone cold, because then they cut it from their repertoire. And I've done that before, and it felt great. They laughed, and I said nothing, and then they never said it again. Like they just made the racist joke. I stood there like this. They cut it from their repertoire. It's like we don't have to do the ha ha ha. If it's not funny, don't laugh. That's so simple to me. It's like if someone said that about like my gal or my family or anything, and it actually bothered me, I wouldn't laugh. If it didn't bother you,
exactly.
Then if you see the repercussion, it's like, oh shit,
That's what I mean, man.
Yeah.
Well,
it wasn't genuine.
And then he laughed so hard at Diddy's joke after.
Days.
Yes. You're right. I'm just like, it's ridiculous how far it went. How big it's gotten is hilarious.
No, it's good for them. They got the most traction that
came out today.
Oh God, Jason Kenney's throwing out memes.
This might be Jordan meme. Do you think this will get bigger than the Jordan crying?
That's a good call. I wish I could see the numbers on that.
It's a big question. Will this be bigger than the Jordan? I already saw someone posted.
It's good because it's a combatant. It's like a one versus the other, so you can have the one. Yeah.
Okay. Now, Fave5 Red Dot Headshot No Warning Podcast. Fave5 Live TV Moments. Are you going first or I am?
You go first, sir.
Okay. Number 1 on my list is
number 1 or number 5. Going on 5.
Okay, it's not in order.
Oh, so it's not in order. Okay. I was like,
number 1, number 5, however Jones wants to tag this. We're going 5 to 1. Okay. Number 5, my man Kanye. I'm doing the 2-in-1, how I like to combine. Kanye rolling up on Taylor Swift saying Beyonce deserved the award she won. And Kanye hitting us up during the Hurricane Katrina charity event with Mike Myers saying, George Bush doesn't care about black people. Straight face, stone cold. I got reminded in the Genius documentary that even did that. It was so. And the best part is when you force the white guy to be collateral damage. Mike Myers was like, "No, my career. I didn't tell him to say it." His face was so rattled,
and it was the. He even did the sucking. You can see
Yeah. Wayne's World was real that day, dog. Holy shit.
That's a good one.
And then just rolling up on young Taylor on the stage.
And don't forget Chris Tucker, though. Don't forget Chris Tucker with the and to call
Chris Tucker was shook too.
See, but to give Kanye some love, people don't know the longer clip of that is he says a lot of like good, smart things. Like he says, like, I've been shopping too much and I told my money manager, I'm going to send this money. People aren't doing the right things and blah, blah, blah. So it's like anyone can touch. And that was kind of before meme days. So no one made the Mike Myers Kanye meme until later in life. If you could have done that immediately, that would have been wild.
And that's like probably one of the startings of like cutting to the juicy clip to like incriminate a person. That's become so normal now.
And live too, where they
clickbaits and all the article things where you say one sentence out of like huge paragraph to
aggregating.
So, but definitely at the moment that shit was.
I like that. So. And Taylor was rough too.
Poor Taylor, but it was.
But hilarious. Beyonce probably did have the best album that year. That's the only thing.
Hey, it was the award show. Really? That's fake and gives out the awards to the wrong people all the time. We just like we just said.
Okay, I got a pen here. I got to cross them out here. Okay.
You had that on yours?
I have a couple. I got lots here. I'm excited for this one. So I'll give you a random one. I'm not a huge baseball fan, but I was watching live when Bartman happened. No, at the
Oh,
Chicago
really?
Cubs. Yeah.
Yo, that
That's why
became a 30 for 30.
That's
You
why
know
that
what I
was so
mean?
wild watching that back, dude. Because I remember watching that game, and I'll never forget Moises Alou pointing up, and it being like, and I wasn't a big baseball fan, but like at the time I was
That
just
is
watching,
wild.
just chilling, and I was like, oh my god. And at the moment, you know, I'm like, this guy is in trouble. Like he's in trouble, and you just saw it all unfolding, and the announcing is so great because it's that old school people don't get where you're kind of watching, and I can imagine listening to it on the radio.
You
But
know,
I
it
was
was
watching
deep.
on TV at least. So
I watched that 30 for 30. They had to get Bartman out of there like with mad
immediately.
security.
Yeah, I
Like it
know.
was
I watch it too.
dangerous.
That's
This
why,
is in
but
Boston. Was that
yeah.
before the curse got broken?
No,
Or was
Chicago.
it after?
Chicago Cubs, bro.
Oh,
Those are the
Cubs. Yeah, yeah,
Cubbies.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Cubbies
yeah.
and the Marlins.
Well, that was before the Cubs
Yeah.
broke their 100-year thing. 104
Yeah.
years.
The GOAT.
Jesus Christ.
Won't let the GOAT man in. So
yo, sports will make people come and kill you.
what a wild
Bartman.
thing when you look at think of like Kingsley and Zaven. No, but think of Kingsley and Zaven, and then their kids after that, seeing the story of like Bartman. You know, like just like, oh God, like, oh, this happened in a baseball game. Why? Oh, because they had a curse on them because someone wouldn't let a goat into the stadium. It's so wild. Like,
yo, the full story of Bartman's wild.
Okay, so
if anyone gets a chance, E60 Steve Bartman story. That's a sick one. Okay, number 4 for me. Hold on, let me open up my notes here. Yo, number 4, another plethora mixed together. Mike Tyson's numerous interviews. I just said because yo, Mike Tyson. Quickly, just a quick rundown. I'll eat your kids. Praise due to Allah. Mike, what's wrong with your back? Yeah, I have a back injury. What's wrong, Mike? Spinal. Best answer ever. I'll never forget. I'll eat your children, followed by praise due to Allah. If there's anything more contradictory than shouting out the Lord after you tell someone you will eat their kids, but that's Mike in his crazy prime. Yo, I'll make you my bitch. I'll fuck you till you love me. He tells a reporter at a press conference. Psycho Mike, scary motherfucking dude. And then my favorite one was this one dude in Toronto who interviewed him, this black dude, and he was pressing him about the sex stuff. And Mike just cuts and goes, "You're a real fucking asshole, aren't you?"
Yeah, I remember.
You know what I mean? Oh yeah, that guy got.
You're a prick. He's on that's one who he's on like a morning show, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
the guy tried to like turn it back to light, and Mike's like,
"You're a real piece
shut
of
up,
shit, aren't
fucking
you?
you. You're a piece of shit." Yeah. Oh, I love Fire because Mike's that guy. No matter what
Canada
he tells you,
snuck
you're
in there.
scared. You know what I mean? No matter what he tells you, you're scared. And a throwback to the young ones who don't know, but way back in the day when Mike was married to Robin Givens for like 2 seconds and she stole his money on a Barbara Walters special, she pretty much outed him that he like physically like assaults her and all this, which came out to be like a little bit of an overstretch. Her and her mom took so much of Mike's money and divorced him in like 3 or 6 months. It was like, Mike's whole story is just getting used and abused. He's not an innocent guy, but man, he got used and abused in his life.
And
so
he gave us sound clips for sure.
6 sound clips. So number 4 was Mike's numerous live interviews, post-fight and press conference.
This with 5 clips, man. We got to stick to one. I mean? We got to stick.
I know
to one.
You know me.
Hey.
You got to just bunch them together. Okay,
hey, let's bring you back to 04. I'm going off the grid here. I don't think this is on your list. But when Ashley Simpson was caught lip syncing on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, I remember that, but I would never have remembered that. That was such a big deal. But Jones, that's
of me.
Was it because she was really bad?
Jig? No, it's because she started doing this as her music's playing. Like she was. Imagine being in her situation. That was.
She wasn't even singing, and singing was happening.
No, they were playing the music in the back and the band wasn't lined up with it. So everything was like off.
Okay.
Like so
but yo, working. Real talk, that's so normal. Why was that such a bigger deal at the time? Because it was so bad?
It was kind of the OG of it. Think about that. That was 04. Like that was almost 20 years ago. That's 18 years ago. Like no. I mean that. No, but I'm saying before SNL. No, I think SNL.
Oh, on SNL, it's always live.
Yeah, I think that was always their thing, right?
Because I'm like everyone lip syncs.
Yeah. Some people might have got away with it. I don't know the in and outs, but I feel like that was like the exposure. And now when I watch it, I'm kind of like, oof, like I get it. Like, and then when I watch Amigos, I was like, oh, why aren't they lip syncing? This is terrible. Like them live.
Holy shit. Why? They gotta do it. Gotta whip it like you're whipping into stir fry. You
No,
know,
that was
they have songs about stir fry,
exactly. I think
bad and bougie. You know what I mean? They got songs.
yeah, I like Bad and Bougie, you know,
That
but
song's hard.
yeah,
But they're not the. But you
white
don't need to
t-shirts.
lip sync that easy.
No, but that's mine. Is that was such a like a wild thing just because of her jig, man, where she's just like, and I felt for her. Like looking back, it's like, God, I don't know what I would do. Like, what do? You just go like, all right, fuck you guys, I'm out. Like,
You know what I mean?
like you're so caught. You're live, national TV.
Yeah, she got.
And I wish that's why I wish
was
I
a
could do
young
like a
kid,
front
too.
flip or something. Like I wish I had a cool move like that. I can't do a backflip or anything. Like just to distract. So, okay, what's your number 3?
Okay, number 3, classic. Shout out, rest in power to the man Osiris, aka ODB, Old Dirty Bastard. When he came out on the Grammy stage and almost got his whole ass blown the fuck up on that explosive because he was on the stage. He pulled the Kanye before Kanye came on the stage, said Wu-Tang should have won this award. You know what I mean? Because Wu-Tang is for the children. You know what I mean? And 2 seconds, someone comes, grabs him, moves him, and then right where he was standing, an explosion happened. So goddamn, ODB, you left us too early, but you were trying to leave us. You were trying to leave us early.
Younger. Oh, that's a good one.
So that was a hot one. Wu-Tang is for the children. I love that one. We got to find that sound clip. But yeah, ODB at the Grammys live, almost getting exploded.
Okay, I'm gonna go little sports.
All good. My next one's sport too. Cool.
Golden goal. Sidney Crosby.
Craig Jones, me and you were on the same wavelengths in life. Energy circuits. I discussed that today with our boy Ryan Kozak. Today, shout out to my boy Cozy. Yes. Today we discussed how iconic that was.
Smart fellas.
And do you know what was dope? To me, wasn't just the goal, the infamous Iggy.
Yeah.
That part. The fact that it was like preconceived by the next generation GOAT, Sid at the time. That was the first of 2 gold medal winning goals he would score in his career. But that shout out from Iginla to pass it to him out of the corner, and then boom, slided it in.
Well, like we
legendary
talked about
Canadian.
Before.
That was a tense game.
It's a Canadian heritage moment. It's a Canadian heritage moment.
Yes, that's up there with Adequbi diving into the
everyone. Yeah, everyone knows where they were when that happened.
Yeah, Iggy. I was laying on the floor in my girl's house watching the game on my stomach, nervous as hell.
Exactly.
So that was a tense game. Those dirty Yankees. Mine, number 2, sports moment also. And I'm wearing this classic Ashanti garb. Ghana, 2010. About to make history and be the first African team to make it to the World Cup semifinals in Africa because Luis Bucktooth Suarez handballed a surefire goal. And I've always said it, and I'll still say it to this moment. At the time, I felt in soccer there should be a rule because when it was so blatant, it wasn't just like a handball. There's levels to where I feel like goal should be called because he jumped and raised his arms over his head and volleyballed it. It was in. Fair enough. That's not the rules. You have to go kick a PK. Our captain, Stephen Appiah, goes and has a struggle for the ball with the Samajan, and we all know what happens next. He rockets the shot off the crossbar. We go to extra time and lose in a shootout. Heartbreak Hotel. One of my lowest moments in my life, never mind sports. You know how big of a sports fan I am and a Ghana Black Stars fan? And we were about to do something no African team ever did in Africa, and boom, all for naught. And it shows you too, never fight with your teammates. Anytime there's fighting or tension in a situation,
we've seen
it goes left, man. It always goes left.
It happens all the time.
Still choked at that.
If it makes you feel better, the Man U fans were chanting Luis Suarez, his teeth are offside, his teeth are offside. Luis Suarez, his teeth are offside.
Yes, England. I don't even like Man U, but I love that his teeth are offside.
They did it with Mesut Ozil with his eyes too. I've seen that with Mesut Ozil. His eyes are offside.
Soccer fans are
ruthless.
So
that's what I mean.
His
Clever.
teeth are offside. Yo, quickly to tie it in.
Chompers though. He's got
wild ones. Quickly to tie it into that.
Them too, so.
Quickly to tie into that, in Brazil 2014, when we were there on the beach after a Uruguay game, where he just like scored a big goal. I think it was England, but this one Uruguayan guy was on the beach strumming his guitar, singing his made up song with the Oasis Wonderwall beat. But he was like, Luis, and it was like, Luis Suarez broke your ass. He broke your ass. England, he broke your fucking ass. It was so funny, guy. He broke your ass. He broke your ass. I hate Suarez, but he did break asses that day. And that guy
he did what he had to do, and that's how it goes.
So yeah, that's my number 2. Okay, hit me, bro.
Okay. Your turn. The trifecta, but people only remember it for Madonna and Britney. But let's not forget Christina when they made out at the MTV VMAs. Remember when Madonna kissed Christina and then she kissed Britney Spears?
Oh, she kissed both?
Yeah, people forget. They always think
time, like
Britney.
left and then right, or just 2 different shows?
Watching it live. Nope, same time.
They all 3 were on the stage?
Yeah.
Why do
Christina,
I feel like
Madonna,
it was only...
Britney. I know, because Britney was always I know, that was always the hot clip. But she kissed Christina right before, and then she kissed Britney. But Britney was a little bigger than Christina.
She was so much bigger at the time.
Yeah.
That is crazy, Jones, because even in my memory, it was only Britney, and it was a big deal.
Not in mine, motherfucker. I remember all of it. So.
Yo, that 4-year gap between us always comes through in those type of moments. There's so many things you tell me where I was like, man, I'm in grade 12. Jones was like in grade 9, wearing his sweats hard as hell, watching that.
Well, actually, that was 03, so I'm only in grade 11. So
grade 11.
Yeah, and it still got me jacked.
You outed yourself. Jones was hard about that on your VHS.
No, but it was like a crazy.
That was before PVR. You had to pause your VHS recording.
Well, isn't it funny though how we progress in life? Is back in the day that was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
He made out with girls. And now there's wet
ass
pussy around. Yeah.
We got excited because honorable mention to Janet Jackson's titty coming out.
Yeah, that was too easy.
That Britney and Madonna and Christina had a 3-way kiss, and we've graduated to wet ass pussy. Oh my God. Is there no Lord on the earth? That song was so big too, and it was on mainstream radio. And they canceled "Baby It's Cold Outside" at the same time. Can you imagine they canceled "Baby It's Cold Outside," but wet ass?
One's about female empowerment, though. One's not.
Yeah. Yo, driving in there like a Mack truck. Driving in there like a Mack truck. He said, "Jesus Christ, these women are rats."
How many licks was 15 years before, and it still said a lot of the same things. So.
Yeah, similar, but they at least made Tootsie Pops famous. This was just like, yo, Jones, real talk, side note, wet ass pussy. Can you imagine? Oh. Jesus Christ.
Nothing surprises me anymore, dude. As soon as I got the internet, that
I love Poom Poom. I love it. I love it. I love it like every other man. But goddamn, can you imagine a song on the radio? Anyways.
Well, you talk about being in grade 9. Imagine that. Just woo. Watching that on the TV.
I know we're talking about watching like Britney Spears videos in high school. These kids are watching Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi backing it up, talking about driving in like a Mack truck. God damn it. It's a wild world. Anyways, last but not least, my number 1 moment, bringing it back to Canada. And I love me some Big Brother. BB Canada season 1.
Really?
The craziest shit ever. Topaz, one of the contestants, infamously votes for the wrong person in a 4-3 vote for the title. And her homeboy, Gary, loses the season because she didn't pay attention to the instructions to pick to who you want.
No way. I've never seen this.
Bro, I just YouTubed it to rewatch it. And it's like, and she protested for like a minute. They had to,
and they wouldn't let her take her back?
Nope, they had to cut to commercial, come back. She was like, I won't sit down. No. I'm so choked. Imagine being the guy who loses $75,000 because your friend fucked up something so basic. Oh my God, that was so crazy. Oh, what a shame. Well,
let's get some honorable mentions.
And people never forget you for choking and doing fucked up shit.
Oh, we can piggyback on that. There's been lots though. Like Steve Harvey announced the wrong.
Oh yeah, remember Miss America? Honorable mention: Steve Harvey saying the wrong winner of Miss Universe, not even America.
Miss Universe, it was Miss
Universe. Oh world,
yeah.
Steve's too lovable though. I love Steve.
Oh God, I got so many here. I thought we were gonna overlap more.
Yo,
Okay,
just
honorable
give us a
mentions.
few,
Let me
dog.
give
Give us a
honorable
few.
mentions to Zizou with the headbutt.
Oh,
Gotta say
sick
that.
one. Big one right there, Jones. Big one
Not forget
right
that.
there. Yo,
Uh,
honorable mention to Kobe saying that he did the infidelity and bought his wife a $3 million ring to say sorry. And to this day, RIP to my guy, the legend, the GOAT. Still have mixed feelings about that. I'm not going to get into it, but that was wild. And that's such a kiddish way to say sorry. What do you mean $3 million? I feel like, what do you mean? $3 million ring to say my bad? Like, do 1 million and go on a vacation. Like, what is $3 million in Africa? Your hand's getting machete off.
Maybe
quick.
she set the bar. She set the bar at 3.
No,
It's 3 or nothing.
But anyways, yeah, so
Hey,
many honorable mentions.
Couple more quick ones.
Yeah, run 'em.
Randy Johnson hitting the bird.
Yo,
in 01.
sick. Wild one. Exploding a bird. If you haven't seen that, go on YouTube it. He literally fastballs it into a freaking bird flying over home plate and explodes the bird. See the feathers go everywhere and everything.
He also made that his logo for his video company. Did you know that?
Oh,
he
sick.
started a video company and that's his logo of the bird exploding.
That is dope.
Serious ones. This one, 9/11, the second plane.
Crazy.
Watch that live. So that one's
a real one.
Deep one.
Even Princess Di wasn't live, but just the straight to the tunnel.
Right in the news. Yeah, that's a good one too.
Like,
well, not good one, you know.
Man, Dennis Green, the Bears are who they thought they were, and we let them off the hook. Oh, I love that one.
OJ White Bronco, another one we watched.
That's definitely like that's the Hall of Fame one, dog.
I know
that's the Hall of Fame one by far. And we let OJ get away after everything OJ did said,
and the phone call and the helicopter.
Like, he was the guiltiest person I ever seen in my life.
Yeah, and
I'm
dude,
mad
that's that
about
generational
that
thing. Edges, I wanted to tell you this. I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about like the 90s. And it's so interesting because he made the best point where nowadays, like if you DDoS somebody, like it's like where you release their information, it's like a crime. It's something awful. But back in the 90s, you would actually have to pay money not to be in the white pages. You know, like you'd have to pay to not have your name listed in the white pages. Like everybody was listed in the white pages. So you could know who anybody was in the 90s. And then now it's, think about it, remember?
Yo, Craig, you just blew my mind.
Wild.
This is the world we used to live in.
Thought of you
your
when I heard
parents' last name, your dad's first name, so he could find your name easier, and your address and phone number.
And you would have to pay money because they would automatically list just everybody in the thing. So you'd have to pay money to not.
What an innocent world we used to live in.
Yeah,
you couldn't even do that now because the creeps are on level 1000. They're like, I know where she lives.
That's why it's a crime. It's literally a crime now to release somebody's information.
That's wild, dog. Wow,
Insane.
You blew my mind. I didn't even think of that. Nice one.
There's and then to finish it off, let's keep it in the past. Let's go back to the 90s. This is something I'll never forget, and I don't think you will either. Let's go to King of the Ring, 1998. Undertaker throwing Mankind through a cell onto Tax.
Oof, that was wild. All that WWE shit from the 90s was wild.
Tax.
You know what I mean? Mankind was a fool.
I stepped on Attack before, and it really sucks. It really sucks to see this man go through a cage. A cage.
Oh, sorry, my computer keeps sliding on me. But yo, Jones, side note, Mankind was a fool. All you wrestling fans who praise that guy, yeah, you're one of the fool fans. I don't care what anyone says. For a grown man to do that for entertainment,
doing well. He's living his life.
He ruined his freaking self.
All for thing. You've heard talk.
Do some entertainment stuff. You were literally
you're walking a thin line there. Then it's like saying
sock in a rock. He was literally a human sock in a rock. And
what about any football player that gets hit in his head? Any football player that gets hit his head 55 times. You know, they're doing what they love. You can't say that. I know, but
I like a competitive sport over an open.
He entertained us. It
was entertaining.
He ripped out his hair as Mankind. He ripped out his own hair. What is that?
It's Neanderthal stuff to me, but fair enough. I guess I get what you mean.
I have respect for him because he made himself into what he was. He was the first to do like the backyard wrestling. He was an OG. I
He
respect
was the
that.
one. He's the one who
That's something
taught
I'll never
all these
forget.
kids
And I don't know, it
to
wasn't
ruin
planned
their
either.
life in their parents' backyard. Now that you just said that, I'm like, all
Jackass
these
came and helped that
fools.
too.
Yeah, Jackass and Mankind created the idiot, and Kimbo's like KOing the shit out of people.
Oh, remember he knocked the guy's eye out? Oh my god.
Knock someone's eye out?
Oh, he's in one of the Miami street fights, and the guy's eyeballs like here. So gross. I know those are those bad. See, yeah, going on.
Yo, these kids will
downloading a
never know
Smack
the fire
DVD,
stuff.
getting a Smack DVD,
Smack
and then
DVD
getting
was
some
sick, bro.
Yeah, and then
Yo,
getting some
even
Miami
Girls Gone
Dade
Wild.
fights.
Can you imagine that? Now it's like.
There's an amazing Curb episode where Larry orders it. You know, it's a great episode back in the day.
Yo, so
yeah, that's a good
recapping World Cup. Canada's in there. We're so pumped to hear the national anthem in QATAR. That's wild. Bless up to the boys and bless up to Alfonso, the Edmonton boy, who led them along the way till this moment. Big up Craig Jones and his flag, red dot headshot. Yo, Ghana tomorrow, please, Black Stars, do whatever you can in Abuja to win this Jollof Derby. We have to shut up these loudmouth Nigerians. I got the Kente on for a reason. Kudus, Afina Jan.
I'll be cheering
Daniel
for him.
Kofi Trip. Pate,
I'll be wearing.
We need to win this.
Yeah,
you'll be wearing your shades for me. Yo, anyone who doesn't know all the last World Cup playoff games, go on YouTube, search FIFA channel. You'll find the game there live, free. No stream needed, no channels needed. It was a dope little thing. I had yours streamed. Thank you for that. Yo, Chris Rock in the slap. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, my bad. Anyways, Chris Rock. Teeth over here. Yo, Chris Rock and Will Smith, UFC 274 is coming up. Slap boxing edition. Was it fake? Who knows? Could it have been? Definitely. Was it called for? Me and Jones both vote no, but hey, everyone online is like, he stood up for his wife after he laughed. And yeah, anyways, we'll get back into it. And then the Fave-5 best live moments. Red dot headshot. Thank you, Jones, for chopping it up.
You bet, bro.
This one's
good to see you.
Check it out right now.
It's history,
Apple
man.
Podcast.
Here we go.
YouTube.
Oh, I was going to tell you before we go. I was going to tell you. Funny story. Quick ending.
Yes, sir. No need.
Did you know how DraftKings got sued from like back in the day because they had like ringers on their site, so they had to pay out dividends to people?
I didn't know that, but
yeah. So it's been going on for like 8 years. Got my dividend, $2. Baby, here we go. I'm putting it on Canada to win Qatar. Here we go.
Serious? $2 dividend they gave you, but that's also how much you bet goes.
A million people. No, it's about like all the people and how much that like everything.
So they gave everyone $2. Anyways,
no, yeah,
that's wild.
But I'm putting it on Canada, so I'm gonna check the odds tomorrow to see after the draw. Well, whenever the draw is. Friday.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel, rate, follow, and review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Check us out on the YouTube or on the IG and the Facebook pages too. Follow us. All that, you guys, all that. Even if you don't give a damn and you're my friend and you're watching this, go subscribe. Go give me a rating on Apple. Do all that. But most importantly, listen and tell a friend because we have right now rundowns. We have Zoom pods. And right now we're leading to 5.0. Five topic episodes leading to 5.0. We did the first one last week, so we're coming up on the second. Probably get that next week because Jones, I'm out to Calgary for the week after
have fun
on Wednesday. Nothing special, just a quick road trip with the kids. So we won't hit you guys back with a full show till next week. But check this show out. Check out old episodes, and I'm gonna drop
902 kind of, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm gonna drop a rapport report that I did, the first of its kind, where I interviewed my barber and EB Hair Studio owner operator Steve Thompson. So check that out. Coming up probably tomorrow or the day after.
Perfecto, my man.
Yes, red dot headshot. No Warning podcast. Check us out everywhere. Follow, rate, review, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Conversation is my currency. Yo, I'm out, dog.